Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Social Science Mantra. In last video we have started the unit Parties and Party System in India. So do not get confused with the chapter's name as we have Era One Party Dominance and another chapter Challenges to and Restoration of the Congress System. Both are part of the same unit Parties and Party System in India as per the syllabus of 2020 and 21. So student, in last video we have already discussed how this party politics, Congress politics and Congress dominance just changed after the death of Nehru and shifted to Lal Bahadur Shastri, then to Indira Gandhi. So under the leadership of Indira Gandhi, this political party, Congress party, was facing lot of criticism, okay, throughout the country, including her decision, including the decision of devaluing the rupee, the political crisis, as well the food crisis was in the country. So overall, all these situations were giving opportunity to other political party leader to criticize Indira Gandhi's government. Okay, and one of the strategy in context of election 1967 that was also related to this, it was non-congressism. So what is non-congressism? Let's understand. So parties, those who oppose the Congress, they realized that the division of their votes kept the Congress in power. Now all the anti-Congress party, other than Congress party, all the party, now they realize that their votes are getting divided. Their votes are getting divided. That is why the Indira Gandhi government and the Congress party is winning the election. What if they all get united? They can win the election because they all will be united. Then there will be no division of votes. And with the by making an alliance, they can easily defeat the Congress party. So they decided that all division of their votes kept the Congress in power, so they should be united together in making an alliance. So all these parties, those were different in programs, different in ideology, and those were disparate in their policies, now they try to be similar in approach. Now they have formed anti-Congress system. All the parties other than Congress united together and formed the system, anti-Congress system. And with the promise of electoral adjustment of sharing seat. It means after winning the election by an alliance, how they will adjust the seats, how they will share the departments. So all was decided, all were promised among them. And this policy, this strategy, the famous socialist leader Ram Manohar Lohia, he called this strategy non-congressism. So who gave this title non-congressism? Who used this word for the first time? Ram Manohar Lohia. He was a famous socialist leader who was a part of the Congress party, later on formed the Socialist Party. Okay, Congress Socialist Party, then the Samyukt Vidhan Party, Samyukt Party also. So all these strategy of the anti-Congress system, he called that non-Congressism. It was also related to the in context of election 1967. This was again a political attack on Congress party. Okay. Now let's discuss the electoral verdict. What happens? What was the result of 1967 election? This was for the general election to Lok Sabha and state assemblies, which were held in February 1967. Okay. And this was the first time, the first electorate without Nehru. Nehru was a dominant leader. Nehru was a popular leader and charismatic leader in the Congress party, that with his name only he was getting vote from the public as he participated in the freedom struggle of India. So he was a popular figure in Congress party. After death of Nehru, political scene of Congress party totally got changed. Okay. So Congress, in this election result, the Congress party was hit and we can say was suffered, and the other political observers, contemporary political observers of their time, they call this situation is political earthquake. It means for the first time Congress faced defeat. Okay, for the first time Congress faced this kind of result, this election result. All the political observers call this political earthquake. Okay, why? Because the Congress party managed majority in Lok Sabha, but with the lowest tally of seats and share of votes. Lowest tally of seats and share of votes since 1952. It means since first general election of 1952, Congress party remained a dominant party in India, but in fourth general election, first time Congress party managed to secure lowest tally of seats and share of votes. Although it won the election in next center, but still the lowest tally they hardly managed. Political stalwarts, those who were the staunch follower of the Congress party, those who were the greatest leader of the Congress party, they also lose election. They also got defeated in some of the state assemblies, especially K. Kamraj, who was the kingmaker. He lost election in Tamil Nadu. SK party lost election in Maharashtra. Atulya Ghosh lost the election in West Bengal. KB Sai lost election in Bihar. So all these political powerful leaders, they also lost election in their constituencies. So this was a great dramatic change that come in Congress politics since 1952, including various other points. So Congress lost election in 7 states in 1967 general election. 7 states plus 2 other states due to defection. 7 states, they lose majority, they lose election, but in 2 states, due to defection, after winning election, the party members shifted to other parties. Okay, including Punjab, Haryana, UP, MP, Bihar, West Bengal, Odisha, Madras, and Kerala. Total 9 states. So in this way, we can see the tragic experience of Congress party in 1967 election for the very first time after the death of Nehru. They lose like this. They defeated like this. Okay. So especially in Madras state, where the DMK party, Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, okay, this DMK party came to power by securing clear majority. As we know that since 1952, no other party than Congress secured majority and win election in any of the state. But it was for the first time that DMK party who secured the majority, who secured the clear majority in Madras state, okay, and it was the first non-Congress party. So every political observer was surprised to see the result of 1967. That was the reason they call it political earthquake. Okay. So now the question arises, what was the reason for the popularity of DMK party? The reason was very simple. There was a student movement against Hindi. Okay. Against Hindi, that when Hindi was becoming official language, that time with the support of student, anti-agitation movement started by the socialist leader Ram Manohar Lohia as well, including the Annadurai, the party leader of this DMK, okay, David Munnetra Kazhagam, and with this support, this party became popular in Madras and finally win the election with the clear majority. Okay. In other 8 states, 1 state clear majority, but what about other 8 states? Okay, so they form coalition government of non-Congress party. All the non-Congress party, they form a coalition government. They come united together, they form by joining 2 or more parties and they form the government in other 8 states. Okay, so this was the reason. So now we need to understand 2 words, what is coalition and defection, how these 2 important political terms lead an important role in politics since after 1967 election. Okay, so coalition is non-Congress party, they all form joint legislative parties, and this was understood as Samyukt Vidayak Dal, and you can say SVD government. All the non-Congress parties, those who were joining the legislative parties, now they were termed as SVD government. Let's take an example. In Bihar itself, SVD government has 2 parts, SSP, Samyukt Socialist Party, and PSP, Praja Socialist Party. Praja Socialist Party and Samyukt Socialist Party, they both were the part of SVD government in Bihar, other than CPI in the left side, Jan Sangh in the right side. So the parties in the state, they start forming the coalition government, so that this drastic change come into the Congress politics and the politics of our country. Even in Punjab, this SVD form of government is known as Popular United Front, including the Sant group, including the Master group, including CPI, CPI-M, BJS, Bharatiya Jan Sangh and Samyukt Socialist Party. All the parties come together and form a united front. Okay, so this was the coalition. Now the second political term which has an important role in politics of after 1967, that was defection. First of all, we need to understand the meaning of defection, that an elected representative leaves the party on whose symbol he or she was elected and joins another party. This term is called defection. So defection especially took place in these three states, Haryana, MP and UP. And in these three states, many leaders, they leave the parties whom they belong earlier and joins another party. And that is why the famous expression was given, that Ayaram and Gayaram. So what was this Ayaram and Gayaram? Gayaram, who was an MLA of Haryana. He was an MLA in Haryana. So he leave the Congress party, went to United Front, then come back to Congress party. 3 times in a fortnight he changed the party. Okay. So with his name, this term was used, Ayaram and Gayaram. So in the Congress declaration, one of the Congress leader, we can say Rao Virender Singh. One of the Congress declaration, one of the famous Congress leader, Rao Virender Singh, he called that Gayaram the Gayara. Now he came again back to the Congress party, so he is Ayaram. So with that time, since that time, this form and this expression is used for the defection, that Ayaram, Gayaram. Okay. So this was all about the defection and coalition and the election result of 1967. So student, I hope the topics that we discussed so far, it is clear to all of you. In next video, we will continue this chapter. Till then, revise the whole content. Thank you.